Feeling like you're 30 and have nothing to show for it financially? You're not alone. What if I told you the average 30-year-old has less than a few $1,000s saved? It's a shocking reality many face, but nobody talks about. In this video, we're diving deep into the eye-opening financial statistics for people in their 30s that will absolutely blow your mind. Stick around, because understanding these numbers is the first step to changing your own financial story. And hey, if you want more honest money talk, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out. So let's get real. Turning 30 often feels like a major milestone. Society tells us we should have it all figured out. A stable career, a home, maybe even a family. But the financial reality for many is a world away from that dream. Let us start with one of the most sobering statistics. According to a recent Federal Reserve survey, why is this happening? It's not just about avocado toast and lattes. The biggest culprit is a 1-2 punch of student loan debt and soaring living costs. The average student loan balance for a 30-year-old is staggering, often tens of thousands of dollars. This is a huge financial anchor that previous generations didn't have to deal with on this scale. While you're trying to pay down this debt, you're also facing record-high rent prices. In many major cities, rent can easily eat up 40% or even 50% of your take-home pay. When that much of your income is gone before you even buy groceries, how are you supposed to save for a down payment or invest for retirement? It's a financial treadmill, and it feels like you're running as fast as you can just to stay in the same place. Now let's talk about retirement, a concept that feels like a distant fantasy for many 30-year-olds. The stats here are just as jarring. One report revealed that about 2/3 of millennials have nothing saved for retirement. Zero. For those who are saving, the median amount is often far below what's recommended. Financial advisors suggest having at least 1 year's salary saved by age 30. If you were making $50,000 a year, you should have $50,000 in your retirement accounts. But the data shows most are nowhere near that goal. This isn't because people are lazy or irresponsible. It's because when you're barely making ends meet, a 401k contribution feels like a luxury you can't afford. The immediate pressure of rent and debt often outweighs the distant goal of retiring in 30 or 40 years. Another huge piece of this puzzle is wage stagnation. While the costs of housing, education, and healthcare have skyrocketed over the past few decades, wages for the average worker have barely kept up with inflation. You might be working harder than ever, but your paycheck doesn't stretch as far as it used to. This creates a powerful feeling of frustration. You're following the traditional path. You got the degree, you got the job, but the promised financial security just isn't there. It forces many to take on side hustles or join the gig economy, not as a passion project, but out of sheer necessity to cover basic expenses. This isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign that the economic system itself is putting immense pressure on an entire generation. But here's where the story starts to change. Understanding these statistics isn't meant to make you feel hopeless. It's meant to empower you. Knowing that you're part of a larger trend can be incredibly validating. It's not just you. Your struggles are shared by millions. This realization is the first step toward taking control. The path forward starts with a budget. It sounds boring, I know, but you can't manage what you don't measure. Use a simple app or a spreadsheet to track exactly where your money is going. You might be shocked to find where you can cut back, freeing up cash you didn't know you had. Even an extra $50 or $100 a month can make a huge difference when you put it to work. Once you have a handle on your cash flow, the next step is to tackle high-interest debt. Things like credit card balances with 20% interest rates are financial emergencies. They're like a leak in your boat, and you need to plug that leak before you can start moving forward. Create a plan to pay these down as aggressively as possible. Consider the debt snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first for quick psychological wins, or the debt avalanche method, where you tackle the highest interest debts first to save the most money. Whichever you choose, the key is to be consistent and celebrate your progress along the way. Paying off a credit card is a huge accomplishment. And now, for the most important part, start investing, even if it's small. Don't wait until you have enough money. The single most powerful tool you have at 30 is time. Thanks to the magic of compound interest, even small regular contributions can grow into a substantial sum over the next few decades. If your employer offers a 401k match, contribute at least enough to get the full match. It's free money. If you don't have that option, open a Roth IRA. You can start one with as little as $50 a month. Think of it this way. A $100 monthly investment today could be worth over $150,000 by the time you retire. The hardest part is just getting started. Don't be intimidated by the stock market. Low-cost index funds are a great, simple way for beginners to get invested and let their money grow with the overall market. Finally, remember to be kind to yourself. The financial landscape has changed dramatically. The pressures you face are real, and comparing yourself to your parents' financial situation at 30 is not a fair comparison. The game is different now, and the rules have been rewritten. Focus on what you can control: your spending, your saving habits, and your commitment to learning about personal finance. Celebrate small victories, like sticking to your budget for a month or making an extra debt payment. Your financial journey is a marathon, not a sprint. The goal isn't to get rich overnight. It's to build a foundation of healthy financial habits that will serve you for the rest of your life. You are capable of turning things around, and it starts today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these statistics gave you some perspective, and that these tips feel actionable. It's a tough world out there, but you've got this. What are your thoughts on this? Are you facing these challenges? Share your experience in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community and learn from each other. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might need to hear this, and make sure you're subscribed for more content to help you master your money. See you in the next video.